This might just be the best camera setup for vlogging content creators. This includes the Sony ZV-E1, the 20mm f1.8 lens, and the Sony ECM-B1M shotgun mic. 1, it's beginner friendly for a noob like me. 2, it's built with content creators in mind, so the settings and options are straightforward and adapt to different settings and environments. And 3, we're getting crispy audio and sound quality, built to work in many different types of situations. Let's unbox it all and experience this camera together for the first time today. Then we'll go out and get some footage in real life scenarios, outside, indoors, and in low light situations so you can see it in action. Then I'll give you my thoughts and impressions for what could possibly be the best vlogging camera setup. All right, so here we have it, the ZV-E1 in box. So first it comes with all your limited warranty information and how to go ahead and get your Sony camera registered. So first we have, it looks like a strap that it comes with. This is the first look at the camera. Here's the front side view, the back side, the bottom, and the top. One of the great things that I love about this camera is the body. It is form fitted to your hand. It really feels like it just belongs there. I believe this is only 1.1 pounds. So when you're holding up a camera for long periods of time, definitely the weight is something I took into consideration with this pick. Box. Okay, next we have our rechargeable battery. One thing to note is this does not come charged, so don't expect to turn on your camera straight out of the box, but I must confess I charged this morning, that way we could be good to go. So it took about maybe 1 to 2 hours to charge, and this battery will give you 95 minutes of video recording or 570 photos. And lastly, we have this windscreen. So this camera does come with a built-in microphone, so when you're outdoors, when it's windy, it will help to block out outside sounds and sounds of the wind, that whooshing sound that you get when you're recording. I'll show you what that sounds like, but we also have an external mic, so I'm gonna put this to the side for now. So next we're gonna go ahead and put in the battery pack. So next we're gonna talk about the lens, the FE 20mm f1.8 lens. That's another thing about this camera is that you have the option to put interchangeable lenses on. When I typically record with my iPhone or G7X, the footage always looks very cropped, background blur, and still get yourself fully in frame. This combo together will help so that if you don't want to spend too much time doing a lot of color correction, it just really helps out and is super beginner friendly in that sense. So first impression taking out this lens is how light it is. I believe 0.8 grams. Yeah, very compact. So let's go ahead and add this to the camera. So we're gonna match the 2 white dots together. Ooh, that's beautiful. Let's turn it on. The flip out display. This is also one thing that is super helpful when it comes to vlogging yourself. So not only does it flip out, but it also twists all the way around. So when you're vlogging yourself, you can see yourself in this little viewfinder, that it has that versatility. At the same time, it's compact enough that you can put it away to make sure that you aren't scratching the screen when you're also placing it away. You can also close it so the screen's right in front, and that's probably how we're gonna use it a majority of the time. Ooh, all right, we're live. Okay, as you can see straight from the get-go, it has very straightforward options already from the little icons. You can pretty much assume what a lot of these options are. But before we go into that, we need to put in an SD card. This is the rugged memory card with 128 gigabytes of space in storage. The features of it are that it is waterproof, impact resistant, heat and cold resistant, easy to find because of this nice orange outlined color. Pretty much this will help with all the 4K because now we're gonna be shooting in 4K, guys. This will help with all the 4K footage, the amount of processing that it'll take, nice speed, enough storage. Fun. All right. We still have a couple more accessories to get this vlogging camera set up in perfect condition to start our first vlog. So this, we have the windbreaker. Here we have the mic. It looks so different separately without the little poof on top, but let's go ahead and add it in. So it has multi-directional switches. So this is if you're front facing and want the audio only in the front. This is if you want a 180-degree audio, so from left to right. So if you have a few different people in frame. And then this is the full surround audio, which is actually what I'm using right now since I'm behind the camera and the objects are in front. So this is actually what it sounds like. This is the mic I'm also using at the moment. Analog is for older cameras, so I'm gonna swap this to digital, and that's it. I think we're good to go. We're gonna go standard, auto. I'm not going to touch the filter just yet, and I'll leave it like this. Now, what's great about this microphone is that it doesn't need to be charged separately. It is powered by the camera itself. All you have to do is lock it in, and that's it. It's synchronized and ready to go. Anytime you start your video footage, it will automatically be using this microphone. And I mean, how amazing is that? This entire setup together means that no matter where you go, you're always ready to capture any moment. Turn it on, you'll be in full frame if you're handheld, you'll be able to capture things far away, you can change the audio settings depending on where you're at or how many people are involved. And I'm so giddy to get started. I need a sturdy tripod so that we can capture every single moment. So that's what I went ahead and got this one. This is a Vlogger Kit, also from Sony. So what I like most about this is that the record button is right in the front, and this is a handheld one. So you can place it on tables, which is usually where I record most of the time, or handheld. Those are my main two options when it comes to vlogging. I can also set up Bluetooth with it on my phone so I can wirelessly control camera zoom and recording functions as well. The tripod also made by Sony, of course, I can tell because you can just tell when you put your hand on this in a vlogging mode, it fits perfectly within your hand. Really excited to see what the stabilization looks when I'm walking around and holding this out in vlogging. All right, y'all, I'm really excited to get this outside and start recording. So next we're going to transition to the vlog portion of this video where we're gonna actually test out the different features, review them live and in person. Let's do it. Also wanted to do a test in a louder, noisy environment where this is the actual mic on the camera itself. So you can see the difference in the audio. However loud the environment is what it's going to sound like. So right now I'm testing what the mic is going to sound like in a noisy environment. So right now I have the frontal audio on. There's a family behind me, there's music playing, there's trash being changed on the left side. So this is a good test of what the audio actually sounds like in a public environment. And then this is what it sounds like with the 360. So there's noise all around me, behind me, in front, and to the left. So you can tell the difference between it all.